Hi everybody. I just wanted to wait and allow this energy to build in for the month of October. So rabbit everybody. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. I am going to try doing this live one more time. I noticed that the past couple of months when I was doing it live, the internet was a bit choppy. So I'm going to try this and see, and if the internet continues to be choppy, then I'll go back to doing a recording and uploading so that it's not so choppy. Anyways, my name's Kara Marshall. I'm here for your monthly intuitive reading for those of you that do not follow me and maybe new to my channel. And this is where I connect with my guides and I ask what is going to bring us more ease and grace into the month's energy, and what it is that we can, what energies can we be aware of to help us navigate. And what I'm hearing for the month of October is there's going to be a need to really connect with Mother Earth and to understand the true definition of abundance. You know, so often we talk about abundance as manifesting and literally money and things. And what I'm hearing is that we need to adventure into our essence of our humanness, of our natural law, and how we literally are one with the earth and connected with the animals and the trees and the lakes and the water. And it's like we are not above them, we are one of, and we are equal and we contribute. Do we have the ability to comprehend and understand? Yes, and we do have a very high intelligence. However, that high intelligence has separated us from the true abundance of natural law. And in natural law, you know, it's like there's enough for everybody, and everything that we need for each moment is provided for. It's just our minds that feel like we need to prepare for the future. And, you know, that's okay. We can prepare, you know, just like squirrels and chipmunks do. However, and the bears, you know, prepare for hibernation. But we attach and we forget our resilience, and we forget that we are provided for and that we are not separate from the abundance of this earth. And what I'm hearing for October is we really need to understand the essential being of who we are, and the essentials of what it is to be alive. So what it is that we actually require in order to live out our lives. So, and it's not that we're going to be like stripped away from all the beautiful things in this planet, but they're just saying, come back to the essentials, come back to the beauty of Earth and the simple, almost like the simple way of living. And they're not implying that we need to go back in time. Like, we don't have to go back to how our grandparents lived, because that time no longer exists. But there is an element of connecting to the earth and connecting to the sky and connecting to the natural rhythm of life and the giving and receiving, and you know, just those simple aspects of what it is that we need to survive. So overall, for the month of October, take time to I just had this notice, and I think that my video is still, hopefully it's not just starting. It just said it was now live, so I'm not sure. Anywho, hopefully this has been coming forward. But so it's like, take time to adventure, you know, remember that life is a grand adventure and we are meant to go into the unknown. You know, it's like the deer, they're showing me the deer, how the deer adventure and they travel and they go into new territory and they explore, but they do it gently. and they don't just plow right in. They maneuver, they navigate, and they take their time and they take it in. And that's what I'm hearing, is that we need to adventure into this new way of thinking about life and thinking about what it means to be human and what it means to be here and what is it that we need, and truly, and come back to letting go of the stories and just coming back to your basics almost. And that's why I'm hearing that it's really important to connect with Mother Earth, because that is the essence of where we come from, and that is who is going to help us the most come back to our natural essence and who we are. So at the beginning of the month, it's around taking responsibility for your life and remembering that you have the ability to respond to life as you choose to. That it's your projection. It's like how you're viewing life is how you're viewing life. It's not necessarily how everyone else is viewing life. And you may think everybody else is, but literally it is your sole responsibility. It is your essence. It's your stories. It's your projections. It's how you have gathered evidence. And you have the ability to respond to life with your personal decisions. And so take that and know that you are truly free to experience the life that you want to be experiencing, which means that you need to give yourself permission to live the life that your heart desires, and not what is expected of you, and not from all the social conditioning of what's coming from your family, what's coming from work, what's coming from your friends, even expectations around holidays, or just social norms. Who says that those are your social norms? So at the beginning of the month, they want you to really see how you are living your life, and is it in alignment with your beliefs? And double check on that. It's like they're just saying double check and make sure that it's not just because of external influences and expectations and pressures. So it's like, truly, are you living your life how you want to? So take responsibility, and also take responsibility in noticing what is essential for you. How we were talking about the abundance this month and the adventure. So it's like, go into this, explore. This is new territory. I know it sounds like it's, common terms, but it's like, no, they said this is new. We really have not ever dove into this, to this sincerity and to this reality of it. And so really strengthen those bonds. It's really important for you to see your inner freedom and to see that you are the one responsible for your own life, for your own happiness, for your own joy, for your own experiences, and really start to claim that. And then in the middle of the month, what they're saying is, as we kind of explore that, we're probably going to be, because we're coming into that full moon, right? So that is going to be coming up, and it's going to be illuminating to us where we're not taking responsibility and where we're not connecting with the abundance and our essentials and navigating going into new territory. So at the middle of the month, what I'm hearing is we need to let go of our judgments of how we have viewed our life in the past, and what are we hanging on to that we're investing energy to, that's really lowering our frequency. It's really bringing us down, and it's keeping us stuck in this old paradigm. So we need to allow ourselves to forgive the way that we have been living as new insight comes available to us, as we become aware of our own responsibility and our own natural essence. and the abundance of life. And so let go of the hurts and the anger and the judgments and expectations, and forgive them if it's others. Forgive them for what they do not know, but also forgive yourself. You're expanding and growing so that you can live more in harmony and in understanding and appreciation of what it truly means to be human, the human condition, because we all have stories. We all have an ego. We all will judge. We all will. That's what the ego does. It compares. So that's part of being human. It's what we do with it that is going to expand our souls, right? So we don't want to feed the stories of it and fall back into the past. We want to be able to have a foresight of what is my belief, and what is it that I'm moving forward into, and what is essential for me. So in the middle of the month, it's around forgiveness and letting go of those judgments so that you can live in coexistence, peaceful coexistence with your human condition and with the human condition of humanity. So allowing everybody else to be in the same boat as what you're going through right now. So this is new for everybody. This is new. We're really being called to come into that oneness, right? Because that abundance of Mother Earth and natural law. So come into that, because then at the end of the month, when we come into that new moon energy, we're going to be setting intentions for the clarity to see the world as it is from our essence, from our soul essence. So it's without the projections of the past, and it's seeing what is possible, the opportunity, and how can I coexist, and how can I collaborate, and how can I invest my energy that is going to build positive momentum for myself. And through that, the basics, like they're really keep coming into this, like the basics. So we really want to hone in on what is truly important and allow that to be our foundation, because that is going to be what gives us the clarity. Because at the end of the month, that's what I was hearing, is we need to get clear, and it does go in alignment with that new moon energy. So it's like we really need to get clear, because we're going to be going into the underworld, right? We're going to be going into that the dark energies of what really needs to be healed. And what needs to be healed is the pain and suffering that humanity has evolution has brought us to. We've really come to a place where we have complete suffering all the time. And from an angelic perspective, it's like, you poor humans, this is what you've come to, separation and power over and hurt and feeling bad and guilty. And they're saying we don't need to be feeling guilty. We need to be understanding that we are living this life for ourselves. We signed up to come here to live our own lives. And when we truly understand that, we know that we are playing our piece of the puzzle. And we know that if I'm playing my piece of the puzzle from my heart, not from my ego, from suffering and fear and rejection and abandonment and all of those ego energies, not from that, but coming from expansion and growth and evolution and wanting to experience more beauty in this world. When I'm coming from that place and I'm playing my piece of the puzzle, I am automatically living my best life. And so anyone who comes into contact with me, if they bump up and have resistance or any kind of negativity or judgment or whatever it is in how I am living and playing my piece of the puzzle, that is theirs. That is for them to navigate and receive and decide what it is for them. And if they still want to be living in that pain and suffering of the old paradigm of the masculine patriarchic energy, of power over, and always feeling, that you have to do this and you have to do that, and or you should, or all these expectations, and it creates an inner suffering. And so that's where that judgment comes into play. So, but allow them to be in it and hold compassion, and not a judgment, because we are all there. We've all been there. We're all human, and we've all experienced that pain and suffering. But it's like we need to stay true to us and know that that is sharing our truth, and not to take it personally when somebody rejects it, because that's just theirs. It's the same way that when you may see someone or they're experiencing something and you reject it, that's yours. That's not personal to them. That doesn't make it that they're a bad person, or that's your internal story. So that's what we're navigating, and that's where we're going to be creating this positive momentum, and creating the clarity and seeing the world for what it is without our projections, and seeing the beauty that exists, and the possibility, and the abundance, and that there's adventure, and that we can come back and build back better. We can build back because we can rebuild from our inner essence, from our core essence, from our soul essence of who we are, and live the life that our heart's truest desires are. So overall, just know that it's really important to connect with Mother Earth. Get out. It is the fall harvest time, so it is that time of abundance, right? So, and the colors, and it's like, and the light, how the light reflects on the nature and the trees and the colors, and it's very like a harvesty feeling, right? That golden energy. And it's like, just drink it in so that you can feel more peaceful, so that you can open up and adventure more into the oneness of Mother Earth, and into that natural law of abundance, that everything is available for you. So take that in, because that is the advice I am being given to help us as all the old systems start to collapse, and they are going to collapse. And it's going to start feeling, we're going to feel pressure from a money standpoint. And I think that's why we were being asked to really come into the essentials and really connect with the abundance of Mother Earth, and the oneness, and just being you, and honoring who you are in this world, and just play your frequency. It's like, share your frequency for everybody, including yourself. And know that over the end of the month there, coming into Halloween, we also want to, if you're feeling you could use a little guidance, that's a beautiful time to ask for your spirit guides to come in and help you. The veil is thin at that time, so you can really connect to people that have passed on, and they can really come in and help you feel supported in this bigger picture of what it means to be human. So enjoy your month of October. For those in Canada, happy Thanksgiving. I love you all, and I will see you all in November. Bye.